Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Marvel's What If Season 2, Episode 6. What if Kahori, I don't know this character, Kahori reshaped the world? Going to be somebody who can control the multiverse? I don't know. I think this is the Native American, and the description said something about her being a Mohawk, which is a tribe of Native Americans. I don't know anything about this character. I've never heard of this character, so I'm really kind of intrigued to see what happens here. Now, the ending of the last episode saw Captain Carter being pulled to another universe where they were kind of a medieval-ish, and it was a Scarlet Witch and a Fury standing there, kind of describing her as somebody who can save their queen or something like that. So is this going to continue that, or is this going to set up another player in whatever that is? And is that going to end the season? Don't know. Let's find out. That's different music. Oh boy. They use the Tesseract to stop Surtur in carrying out Ragnarok. Or did he stop him? But it sure looked like something weird's happening. Oh wow. No, I don't think he stopped him.
The destruction of as a single emperor
totally destroyed.
And would find
of course the Tesseract survived.
In a new...
Okay, so this is Midgard, right? Because it said she was Mohawk, so it's landing on Earth. Midgard, Earth. What if?
What if?
A bit of corn. Cool. Or maize, I guess, technically. Some peas. Some squash. Very cool. And I think, I'm nowhere near an expert on Native American culture, but I do think I remember seeing that these longhouses like this were a staple of the Northeast tribes, like the Mohawks. So that's pretty accurate, I think. Don't hold me to that.
Golly!
Is this like her little brother or something? So were these Asgardians, the big, strong, muscly people? Is there like a gods fighting on Earth sort of situation here? Mallards. Oh no. Spaniards? Those are the helmets and uniforms and armor of Spaniards. Did they have colonies in the Northeast? I don't know. I mean, again, it's perhaps an alternate timeline, so it doesn't really matter, no matter how picky you're going to get, right, about history. But I'm just curious in our timeline, in our history. Did the Spaniards ever go to the Northeast? I know they were Southwest. I know they were South. You know, like, well, they got Florida after the War of 1812. No, not the War of 1812, sorry. They got, I don't know why I said that. They got Florida after the 7 Years' War. Is that right? The one before the American Revolution? But I don't think they colonized in that area. Mostly it was in the West, Southwest, right? Mexico, a lot of South America. Northeast? New England territory, where the Mohawk were? I don't think so, right? Oh, they're faster than horses, huh? Wow, great. They might be spooked by the skeletons, too. Oh. The Tesseract? Or has the lake been contaminated, this underground lake been contaminated by the Tesseract? Because it's definitely glowing like the Tesseract. Are they looking for the Fountain of Youth? Is that what they think they found? Oh no. What's the Tesseract going to do to her? Yeah, that's definitely the Tesseract down there at the bottom. It's the Space Stone, right? So it could teleport her anywhere. Okay, this doesn't look like Earth. Where is she?
All but one.
Or two. So they have a whole village. Okay, so enough of them fell through that they basically started a whole village. They have children and everything. Yeah, there's no way back that they found. Well, you clearly age. You were a kid when you fell through, you said. So you age. You just don't die. Yeah, Fountain of Youth. I figured as much. Just realized they're basically doing a version of Avatar almost. He's very determined. Oh, people have tried this already, huh? I love the music. The music is very Disney, you know? Okay, so the fruit is not really food, it's just the crystal things. Oh, he's about to go in front of him. That's the mistake. Very powerful. Oh, it is fruit. I thought it was crystals, but it is fruit. In a way, it kind of is a fountain of youth, right? Because they go to another land where they don't die. I don't buy the don't age part because he said he went through as a kid and he's now an adult. So they age a bit, but they just don't get old. Yeah, they all fell through to the promised land as well, but now they're bad guys. Yeah. I wonder if any of them will adapt or if they're just going to be antagonists. She may realize it's nice there, but I'm guessing that younger boy was her brother. He's still back. You're still going to want to get to him. They should be getting some powers too. I guess they're just not open to it like the Native Americans are. Brought the portal down. Amazing. She retains the power here. Cool. She's a protector of her people. There wouldn't be this many Spaniards on, what, they have 3 ships or 4 ships? Not this many. Not soldiers. Come on, I hope some people followed her. Yep, they did. Cool. Still alive. Cool. Good confirmation that they are brother and sister.
My choice.
¿Qué nación está robando de mis territorios?
Has only just begun.
Doctor Strange.
Record time for a long time.
Really? What kind of a time weirdness is going on here? With Queen Isabella, I figured this really was back in like the 1500s. Late 1400s, 1500s, right? Why is Stephen Strange here at this age? I'm very confused. Time Stone? Maybe? That he was looking for, is that the... And that's the Stephen Strange from, that's the Doctor Strange who was guarding the prism, right? The universe? The micro-universe? I think? The Supreme Strange or whatever they call him. What is, I guess he could have used the Time Stone to travel through time. Or just travel through universes. I don't think the Watcher brought him there. He looks like he did it on his own. And he's looking for her for a very long time. I don't know what that's going to be all about, but I'm sure it's going to tie into the other, the end of this season somehow. But this is a great character. I've never heard of her. I'm wondering, comic book people who read a lot of the comic books, is she in the comics or is she new to the MCU? She seems pretty cool. I love the whole mythos of how she, and story of how the Space Stone, the Tesseract, broke apart and contaminated. That's a bad word, but you know what I mean. The pool, the underground lake, and that created a portal to another world where they considered it paradise, but they all got powers, and she seems to be, for whatever reason, more susceptible and gets more powers than anybody else. Comes back to save her people. The others come back to help her save her people. And she becomes a new superhero. But way back in time, again, Strange is throwing a big loop into this whole question of when this is happening. But theoretically, this is around early 16th century, beginning of the 16th century. So how is that going to tie into... Wait a minute. The Fury and Scarlet Witch, they weren't, when they talked about the Queen, they weren't talking about Isabella, right? It's not going to be the same It's not going to have those Avengers and Captain Carter up against Strange and what is her name? Sorry, Kahori. We're not going to have. That's not going to be a battle, is it? Or are we talking two different groups of people in two different times and two different universes? But how are they going to tie together? Oh, a lot of questions to answer here. And we have a few more episodes to find out. I don't think they're going to have a after credit scene. Let me take a peek, though, just in case. Oh, there's something here. Oh, there's gratitude to the citizens of the Mohawk Nation who collaborated on the episode. Cool. They definitely had a lot of the language in there, which unfortunately a lot of the native languages, Native American languages are, I wouldn't say dying, although they've fallen into a lot of disuse. And some of them probably have completely died because from what I understand, from what little I know, again, not an expert, a lot of the youth don't really want or don't have an interest in the culture and traditions and the language. And unfortunately, it's had a resurgence lately where some of the young people are very interested in the past and try to learn the language and stuff. So hopefully they will continue. I don't know what it's like with the Mohawk, but I'm glad that they had some collaboration there. No, nothing else. Nothing else to finish with. There she is. Oh, well, Strange.
For you
For a long time. Okay, so. I want to see her.
Record time. Sure, that'll last. But I
There she is. She's cool. I like her. I've never come across her, never heard of her in any of the animation stuff that I've watched and any of the comics that I read back when I read them. So she must be fairly new. I'm just wondering if she's for the MCU or if she was actually added to the comics a while back. Maybe I'll do a little research afterwards, but I don't want to do too much because I don't really want to know, what her story is. Even though in What If, it's pointless. Looking up the story isn't really spoilers because anything can happen. But anyway, really cool. I enjoyed it. It was a very interesting story. Like I said, it was almost their paradise was almost like the Pandora, the land of Avatar. Thought that was pretty cool too. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.